Every AI trading video asks the same question. Can this model trade? Wrong question. The right question is, can it trade better than the other one? So today we're settling it. GPT versus Claude. Head-to-head. Identical capital, identical candles, identical prompt. Trading the same pair? Live on a demo account, while a scoreboard tracks who's ahead and why. Nobody gets an advantage. Nobody gets a different data feed. One harness, two brains, and a referee that doesn't care about anyone's marketing. Here's the architecture in 10 seconds. Layer 1, the hands. Both models get the exact same execution tool, the official WEEX agent skill, so neither has an execution edge. Layer 2, the harness. One Python engine that feeds both fighters the same market snapshot on the same clock. Layer 3, the brains. One adapter class, two API calls. That's the only line of difference in the entire system. Layer 4, the referee. Hard-coded risk rules neither model can talk its way around. Everything on this channel led here. The Fable Desk gave us the paper ledger and the dashboard. The Terminal Trader gave us the WEEX executor. The News Desk gave us the headline feed. Today they all get welded into an arena. Quick disclaimer before the bell. This is educational content, not financial advice. Everything runs on demo funds. Let's build it. First, the hands. WEEX publishes an official agent skill. Think of it as an instruction package that teaches an AI tool how to talk to the exchange. Prices, account state, order flow. We are not writing an exchange connector from scratch this time. We install the skill once, and both fighters use it through the harness, and the install is one sentence. Install all WEEX agent skills from github.com/weeks-labs/weeks-trader-skill. Claude Code pulls the repo, reads the skill definitions, and registers them. Two skills come down: the trader skill, live exchange access, and an analysis skill for reviewing collected data. Before you move on, actually look at what it pulled. This is third-party code that talks to an exchange. Review anything that touches credentials or order placement. 30 seconds of reading beats a very bad afternoon. Now verify it works. Use WEEX Trader skill to check the latest BTC price. Public market data. No credentials needed. If you get a live price back, the hands are installed. For account operations, the skill wants an API profile. 3 credentials, key, secret, passphrase, set as environment variables. Never pasted into chat, ever. And the 3 rules that are not negotiable: trade-only API key, no withdrawal permission, demo endpoints for everything account-related, and start read-only before you let anything place an order. Now, the arena floor. One Python engine feeds both fighters. Every 15 minutes, it pulls the same candles, the same order book snapshot, the same headlines, packages them into one context object, and hands an identical copy to each brain. This matters more than anything else in the build. If the inputs aren't identical, the duel is rigged, and the comments will find it. So, the harness is built so it physically can't feed them different data. One prompt scaffolds it. 4 files: harness, the main loop, market, WEEX v3 data with proper request signing, routed through the demo endpoints. Ledger, 2 isolated paper accounts, 1 per brain, both starting at $1,000 demo dollars. And the news tool, same RSS feed from the News Desk build, CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, Decrypt, filtered to the last 2 hours. Here's where it gets interesting. 1 abstract class, 2 subclasses. GPT Trader calls the OpenAI API. Claude Trader calls the Anthropic API. And that is the only difference between them. The system prompt is shared, word for word, loaded from one file. The decision schema is shared, field for field. Every cycle, each brain gets the frozen context and must answer in strict JSON, action, long, short, flat, or hold. Size, as a % of equity, stop. Take profit, confidence, and reasoning, capped at 280 characters, because if you can't say why in a tweet, you don't know why. And one rule I want you to steal for every AI system you build. If a model's response fails schema validation, it gets 1 retry, then it forfeits the cycle, counts as a hold, logged as a forfeit, because instruction following is trading discipline. A brilliant thesis in broken JSON is a missed trade in production, so forfeits go on the scoreboard, right next to PNL. Now watch what happens on the same candle. Same context, same prompt. One model sees a breakout and takes it. The other sees the same breakout, doesn't like the order book above it, and sits out, waiting for the retest. That's not configuration. Both configs are identical down to the byte. That's personality. And for the next 8 hours, personality is what's on trial. Neither of these models gets to blow up the account, no matter how confident it sounds. The referee is boring, hard-coded Python that sits between the brain and the exchange. And boring is the point. 4 rules, applied identically to both fighters. Position size clamps at 10% of equity. A model can ask for more, it doesn't get it. Every entry requires a stop. No stop, no trade, rejected. 1 open position per trader at a time. And the kill switch, if either account draws down 5% from the day's open, that trader is forced flat and locked out until the next UTC day. We log knockouts. We also log every rejection with the original request attached, so the scoreboard can show what a model wanted versus what it was allowed. Those receipts settle every argument later. This is the channel thesis in code form. The edge is never the model. It's speed, structure, and discipline. The infrastructure around the model. The model is just the opinion. The referee is the reason an opinion can't become a margin call. And to keep the framing honest, this duel measures which model made better decisions under identical constraints over one fixed window. One session is a sample. It is not a verdict on the technology. Either way it lands. Every fight needs a scoreboard the crowd can read. Single HTML file, local server, no build step. Split layout, GPT corner in green on the left, Claude corner in amber on the right. Across the top, both equity curves overlaid on one chart because the divergence is the story. Under each corner, equity, P&L, win rate, max drawdown, trade count, and forfeits. And my favorite part, the live reasoning feed. Every cycle, each model's 280-character reasoning drops into its column. You're not just watching 2 P&L numbers, you're watching 2 minds argue with the same chart in real time. One's writing momentum theses, the other's writing risk objections. Same candles, center of the screen, the round counter, cycles elapsed, knockouts, forfeits, refreshes every 15 seconds off the log files. This is the shot the whole video lives on. One screen tells the whole story. Fight night. One command starts the loop. Both accounts open at $1,000 demo dollars, and from here, neither of them gets any help from me. Before the bell, one check on camera, the request log. Every account call routing through the demo sim endpoints. Verified. Paper money only. We're running 8 hours across the US session. That's 30+ decision cycles at 15 minutes each, enough for 2 personalities to actually diverge. Ground rules for the session. I don't intervene. If a model forfeits cycles on broken JSON, that's content, not a bug I hide. If a model gets knocked out on the drawdown rule, the lockout stands. And every cycle where the 2 disagree on the same candle gets bookmarked, because those are the moments that answer the title of this video. But here's the honest read. Whichever way your run lands, one session is one sample. Run this next week, and the corners might flip. What this build actually proves is the thing we keep saying. When the structure is identical, the model is just an opinion inside a system, and the system is yours. The complete harness, the referee, the scoreboard, the shared prompt, and the full WEEX skill install walkthrough. It's all in the Alpha Cartel Discord, free. Link below. Run your own duel. Change the pair, change the window, swap in a third model, and post your scoreboard when the bell rings. I want to see if your corners match mine. Educational only, not financial advice. Demo funds always. Same money, same market, same rules, 2 different minds, and now you know which one you'd hire.